In the concentrated pool of lamplight, Rafi sits amidst a storm of books and papers, his brow furrowed in intense focus. His eyes dart across the page, absorbing every word with fierce determination. Suddenly, a sharp crack echoes through the room as the pen in Rafi's hand snaps in two, shattering the silence. Frustration erupts as Rafi cries out, it's all over. The pen broke. Now I can't write. The exam will be a disaster." Rafi slumps in his chair, his posture a portrait of utter defeat as shadows stretch across the dimly lit room, mirroring his despair. His head is buried in his hands, a gesture of profound hopelessness, the silence amplifying the sound of his heavy, labored breathing. On the desk lies a broken pen, a stark symbol of shattered aspirations and creative demise, its pieces scattered like broken dreams. He stares blankly at the fragments, a sense of overwhelming hopelessness washing over him, threatening to drown what little spirit remains. Rafi's father enters the room, his face etched with a calm reassurance that cuts through the dimness. He moves with gentle steps toward Rafi, his presence a beacon of warmth in the subdued light. The room seems to brighten, infused with a sense of hope as the father approaches. "What's wrong, Rafi? Why have you given up?" he asks, his voice soft yet probing. Rafi's voice is filled with despair. "The pen broke while I was writing. It's impossible to study now." Sunlight streams into the modest living room, illuminating the dance of dust motes in the air. The father, his face lined with gentle weariness, carefully positions an old, crooked chair. The chair, visibly damaged and scarred, speaks silently of age and use. One leg is broken, precariously supported by a makeshift brace, a testament to resilience. The father gestures dramatically towards the broken chair, its splintered wood, a stark testament to damage. Rafi approaches cautiously, his small hands reaching out to explore the chair's ruined leg. He circles the damaged chair, his brow furrowed in thought as he assesses the extent of the damage. "Look at this chair," the father says, his voice heavy with concern. "One leg is broken. Now tell me, can you sit on it?" Rafi pauses, considering the broken chair with a serious expression. "No, you can't sit on it like this," Rafi replies, his voice soft but certain. The father's face hardens, his brow furrowing with a sudden gravity as he awaits Rafi's decision. Rafi stops, his small hands still hovering over the broken pieces. Afternoon light, casting long shadows. "So, should we throw the chair away?" the father asks, his voice laced with anticipation. "No, we can make something else from the wood," Rafi declares, a spark of creativity igniting in his eyes. Rafi is hunched over a desk littered with textbooks and papers, the dim light casting long shadows across his face. Frustration etches deeper lines around his eyes as he wrestles with an unseen problem. A sharp snap echoes in the small room as the pen in his hand breaks, a small disaster in the quiet night. He stares at the broken pieces, his face crumpling with despair as if this small event were the final straw. With a surge of anger, Rafi throws the useless pen down and slumps back in his chair, a picture of utter defeat. Sensing his son's distress, Rafi's father enters the dimly lit room, his presence a comforting shadow. He sits gently beside Rafi, the weight of unspoken worry settling between them. The father picks up the broken pen, its fractured form a silent testament to Rafi's frustration. He examines the pen thoughtfully, searching for a way to mend more than just the object in his hands. "So, the pen broke?" he begins, his voice soft yet firm, a beacon of hope in the quiet despair. "That doesn't mean everything is over," he adds, the weight of his words hanging in the air, a promise of resilience. In Rafi's room, the father continues the lesson, his words hanging in the air like a gentle promise. "You might not be able to write with this broken pen, but it teaches you that you need to find new solutions," the father explains, his voice calm and reassuring. Rafi looks up, a glimmer of understanding sparking in his eyes, a beacon of hope amidst the challenge. "So, I can use another pen to write? Rafi asks, his voice tinged with newfound hope. A close-up reveals Rafi's face, now filled with renewed determination, a silent vow to face the exam with courage. Frustration etched on his face. Rafi sits hunched over his desk, the dim light casting long shadows across the room. Defeated, he slams the broken pen onto the desk in a burst of anger. The broken pen lies in pieces, a stark symbol of his shattered concentration. A sigh escapes his lips as Rafi looks up, his eyes reflecting a deep sense of dejection. In the examination hall, Rafi sits ready, a brand new pen held tightly in his grasp, a symbol of his newfound confidence. He begins to write, each stroke filled with unwavering determination. His face reflects intense focus and self-assurance, a portrait of a man ready to conquer his challenge. Every line he writes is a testament to his resolve. Under the soft light of the examination hall, Rafi's focused hand continues to glide across the paper, his expression reflecting a sense of quiet triumph. From a distance, his father watches, a gentle smile spreading across his face, filled with pride and relief. Rafi pauses, the weight of his words hanging in the air. Failure isn't the end. It's a sign to start anew. The light in the hall begins to dim, casting long shadows that deepen the mood of reflection and accomplishment. A sense of closure fills the room as Rafi finishes his work, the dimming light symbolizing the end of one chapter and the hopeful start of another.